I see it.
This is what I think of the new Lexus IS 500. Honestly, I am a bit disappointed more on the aesthetics look and the performance, basically, because, you know, I'm sure that, you know, you got a VA. I'm sure it's going to be at the same territory as a RCF. They no longer have the GSF. So, like the RCF, which has, well, back in 2015, an RCF, you can actually find some for like around 40K, you know, some in good conditions. You know, they had what, 389 pound-feet of torque, 467, I think, horsepower. And the new Lexus IS 500 has 472 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque. So we're only talking about five more pound-feet of torque and six more horses, you know, more horsepower gain. That's not a lot. Like, you know, the car from the exterior does not look much different than, you know, your regular IS 350s, you know, out there. You know, it's just the hood. You know, you got that bump in the hood to increase it. You know, Lexus always does that with their V8 models. RCF, the old ISF had it. I'm not saying this is the ISF. I'm honestly, I feel like maybe this will be the baby of the ISF. Maybe, you know, like another trim, like a new trim that they're adding to the IS lineup. I'm guessing, because, well, the ISF wasn't ISF. You know, 3 letters. The RCF, 3 letters. You know, it have no numbers, especially not like long numbers. You know, this is, I don't know, I feel like this might have been like a smart or like a safe move for Lexus to try something new. You know, honestly, this is not gonna compete with the M3s, you know, the Mercedes C-Class, you know, performance wise, you know, the top dogs of each, and the Audi S4s. But maybe this is like a safe move for them, you know, to introduce, you know, put a VA, maybe it's like a farewell to the V8s that they're doing or something. I'm not sure, but I do feel like this isn't it. Like, this is, I mean, it's gonna make some people happy, you know. Like, if you're new to my channel, I just got in a car accident a month ago. I lost my car, and you know, it was totaled. Honestly, you know, when they were talking about the IS, you know, 500 coming out, I was expecting, you know, like, hey, this is gonna be badass, you know. And I was a little bit disappointed, honestly. It was not what I was thinking. You know, like I said, the car does not look much different aside from the hood and the exhaust from the exterior. It doesn't look much different from the new, you know, IS 350s out there. Even in the lower, the IS 300s. For about 40K, you know, about 20 or so less, you can get an RCF. It looks much better, honestly. You know, 2015 RCF or 16, you know, if you get lucky, depending on where you live. For almost the same horsepower. Like, there's not much difference, you know. It's just, I don't know, Lexus has been slacking performance-wise, you know. Who knows? I just hope that whatever they're planning, you know, if they are planning to bring in an ISF, the same thing does not happen, you know, like it happened with the LFA. You know, the car started production, and if it would have been, you know, delivered at that time it was planned, you know, it would have been like, you know, benchmark. But, you know, that was a disappointment. Lexus, you know, held back too long, and by the time that they released the LFA, it was just outdated. You know, there was cars out there, you know, that could outperform it. Audi R8, you know, Nissan GTR. I haven't seen any price reveals yet of the car. They just announced it today. They just announced the you know, the specs, the horsepower and all that. Not that impressive, honestly. You know, the M3s will outperform it. I'm guessing this is not a like direct competitor from Lexus to the M3, because, you know, the M3 it's in its own segment, honestly, right now. So, and I'm not a huge German fan. Like, I love Lexus, and I was expecting something a lot better, but hey, what can you do, you know? I wish they would have just made this car look a little bit different instead of just the hood and the exhaust. You know, the F performance exhaust that they, like, all the F models have. This is not an F model, but it has the F exhaust, you know, tips, the way they're like aligned. So I am not sure, you know, if they just didn't want to put that F on there and they just went with like 500, you know, with the 5-liter engine, or I don't know what they're doing. But hey, you know, at least it's better than just V6s, right? So that is what I think of the car. You know, you guys might think different, but we all have our own opinions. You know, I've owned 2 Lexus, the 2nd gen and the 3rd gen. Not the new 3.5, I guess, generation that just came out, but hey, at least it's better than just the V6s, right? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is my personal opinion. You know, like I said, everybody has their own, but this is mine. So yeah, peace out.